Opening credits. How to deal with difficult people. Effective tips and strategies to deal with difficult people. Written by John Munford. Narrated by Betty Johnston. Introduction. My life would be so much better if they weren't in it. If you find yourself thinking this a lot, chances are you're dealing with a particularly difficult person who has made it their life's mission to bother you. While you'd think that getting rid of that one person will solve all your problems, you'll most likely encounter someone else just like them sometime in the future. Difficult people are everywhere, and there's no escaping them. Thinking that you can get rid of people you dislike is just wishful thinking. After all, can you really get rid of your boss or your in-laws? Instead of avoiding them or cutting them out of your life, changing your approach to dealing with difficult people is the correct way to go about this problem. However, this book doesn't guarantee that you'll never have a problem with a difficult person again. On the contrary, life's problems, arguments, and disputes are quite inevitable. You're bound to come across people who disagree with you and have no room for personal growth. At this point, instead of getting frustrated, you should opt for healthy ways to deal with such people, which is what this book is all about. Many people will argue that it's best to simply walk away from difficult or toxic people, but in real-life situations, that's not easy to do. While you can walk away from a rude shop owner or an annoying customer, you can't really do that with a family member or a friend. The best approach to deal with these people is to first understand the reason behind their behavior. However, understanding someone else's behavior does not help you change it, but it will help you have a better, more appropriate reaction. These next chapters will help you learn how to deal with every kind of difficult personality out there. There are many types of people you can call difficult. For instance, an annoying coworker can be difficult for you because they tend to argue about stupid things. For another person, their lab partner might seem difficult because they refuse to do their part in class assignments. The point is, there are all kinds of difficult people, including pushy people, self-centered individuals, and rigid personalities, and you should know how to deal with them. Chapter 1. Difficult People. Difficult behaviors impede the performance of others. When they go unchecked, it gets worse, and people suffer as a consequence. Difficult people often exhibit behaviors that make life challenging for others. They instigate conflict and show no remorse for their wrongdoing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?